Hey, alright, good morning YouTubers. MTK here, the Octopus. I think we've discussed what I was trying to tell you guys at the very beginning of this road trip, that I'm not really trying to promote anybody or have any kind of even accidental product placement during this trip. If it's in here, it's supposed to be in here. Alright, so let's be very clear about that. And as a result, I'm also not trying to talk about a lot of things, because if it's in here, it's in here. And you young 20-year-olds are so hip that you all know, what to do and where to look. It's very hot in Los Angeles right now.
Look, it's open.
I mean, it's Texas hot in Los Angeles right now. They're in the middle of a heat wave. It's 103 degrees. And so, for 2 consecutive days, and the air is still. And the Los Angelinos are reacting. It's about to start getting hot now. This is that time of day. The bike path here along the LA River has proven to become one of my favorite places to spend time. And it is great to see people riding on this thing. It is great to see so much life, as we did earlier this week on the when we were fishing. Here you can see the bike path behind me, and it goes all the way around under Fletcher. I mean, it goes a great distance. That's the Elysian pools that we're looking at when we look down that way. And this life and water and richness is something that was sorely missing when I lived here 10 years ago. It is a thrill for me. So I'm very pleased to say that I've got a spot to hang out down here. I think you can figure out where it is, and I highly recommend it. Today I'm going to try to fix the one casualty, which is is it one casualty or two? But the cable for the computer, because at this point I've just been shooting on this thing and throwing them up, and that is getting very annoying. There's no editing really, very little time for that. There's no machine for anything. But I want to speak highly of Frogtown and of the area. Impressive, enjoying it very much. Definitely there's a hipster collision with the locals. Today I saw something totally ridiculous. There were 2 dudes coming down this path. One guy coming that way, another guy coming from that way. They were each pedaling without using the handlebars, and they were both texting on their phones. So they had their heads down, and one was in that lane and one was in this lane, and they were going toward each other with their heads down, texting and just casually drifting a little bit. And then right lane dude, which is my lane dude, was like drifting too close to center, and the other guy looks up and he kind of looks at him and he's like annoyed that the dude's biking and texting when he himself is doing it. So I thought that was pretty damn funny, to be very honest. Not much else to tell you. Oh, great news. I mean, I'm just exhausted, but also very relieved about the Pacifica Radio Archives finally receiving the material that we took there. It also ends my relationship with them, which makes me very, very happy. So, I'm very pleased that anyone will soon be able to see that material, or listen to it rather, according to Mark Torres, the very fine Mark Torres, host, DJ, producer, audio man. He's got a show, of course, long-running show on that station, who has assured me that material is now going to make it in there. It's going to be intact. Now, the 85 days of the invasion of Baghdad, that's what I think is really the most exciting stuff there. Totally original reporting. I'm very pleased with our crew in that January 2003 to June of 2003, when Bush and Rumsfeld and Cheney and crew illegally invaded and occupied Baghdad. Our coverage was the only coverage on the spectrum, and no one documented it or kept it. The archives did not. I told them there was a previous director, and there's a pettiness there that needs to be worked on, and it's been a problem for many, many years. So holding this was a really important thing for me and for all the people who worked for me during that time. Incredible. I was a jerk a lot of the time because the things we were doing were pushing the edge. And I know that, but I'm very proud of that, and I'm very proud of all of them. There were people there who worked very professionally under tough circumstances. I'm thinking now of Monica Lopez, who I think struggled very hard under my term there. And others who really flourished, like Patrick Burke and Aura Bagato and Anyway, enough about that. I'm very pleased it's in there, and I'm gonna try to do some fishing this evening. Probably gonna go for a ride, but that's it for now. Empty Kid to talk us out.